What's up, everybody? I am back with yet another stream. I know a lot of streams in the past few days, but it's just been one of those weeks. Not really a whole lot to do, so I just home alone right now, so I'm just kind of chilling. Family stuff, so everybody's out of the house right now. It's just me watching the dogs, so I just bored out of my mind, no idea what to do, so I'm just kind of venting right now. Me and some buddies are going back and forth on Discord, just doing we're just kind of doing little like bits and stuff, little like voice recordings. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot off camera since last time, I don't think. However, I have gone down steeply in money. I have a spending issue, guys. Like, I genuinely, I have a problem. I keep, I keep, but it's opportunistic spending, okay? So like, for example, I went to the, like, gun truck, gun van, whatever you want to call it, the dealer guy, right? And you can find them around the map. I'm sure you've seen it. It's like the little van icon, the gun, the gun in the back of it. And I bought some stuff. It's an area with some half decent lighting here. Yeah, this will work. Um, so even better here. Actually, um, right here works. You don't mind if I show off right here, do you? No? Alright, great.
Welcome. Have a good time.
So, I got some new assets. I didn't get anything new here. I don't think I got anything new here now. However, I got this. The combat shotgun, aka Spaz 12. This thing in-game costs like $250,000. Rockstar. What are we doing? I mean, I know Spaz 12s, from what I've heard, are great shotguns, but I mean, I'm not sure I'd spend $250,000 on a shotgun. That thing better be gold and/or platinum plated if I'm spending that much. And then I also bought this, which was only $44,000. Rockstar, what are we doing? I can buy a minigun for like $44,000. You know, bone stock minigun, no extras, you know, ammo not included or whatever. $44,000. However, bone stock shotgun, and honestly, even the ammo is only like a couple hundred. You know, so you're probably talking maybe 45,000. But a shotgun is like, come on, like a shotgun is $250,000. Come on, really? Like, what are we even doing? This is getting ridiculous. And I get like they've added like the newer stuff in the game, like the new cars, the new weapons, or like the new businesses and stuff like that. I get those have to, like, they're trying to kind of balance, like, if you have all of those and you can basically make, you know, practically unlimited money, then, ooh, ow, my face. Got double tapped by the guy. Get out. Don't you hit me. But I understand, like, they're trying to kind of cost balance stuff, and I get that with like the businesses and kind of the cars, but I still feel like it's a little dumb, especially when we have versions of the vehicles that are obviously like intended to be worse. Like, I get they have more customizations, but maybe if you're gonna balance it that way, maybe make the customizations cost more but the car costs less, you know? So like maybe Maybe not like engine upgrades. Maybe engine upgrades are a pretty constant thing. Maybe they fluctuate slightly from vehicle to vehicle, but like I don't think the beater Dukes should cost more than a regular Dukes, because I'm buying a beat up car. And I know the beater Dukes has more customization options, so you're kind of paying for that like customization ability. But I still feel like the base car should cost less than a regular Dukes, because it comes with dents and wear and tear and stuff like that. Just, you know, make it make sense here. I don't know what gun I left off with last stream. I could go back and look at it, but I also haven't checked to see if, you know, I'm even streaming right now, so I could just be talking to nobody. I mean, I'm talking to nobody anyway, but you know, there could be nobody watching right now. So, pull it up on YouTube. See if it'll work right now. Otherwise, I have to go on the internet, pull it up. Video. Nope. Okay, the last stream shows up. This one doesn't. Alright, sweet. That's pretty standard though. For some reason, whenever I upload, it doesn't actually show me. It doesn't show me my own streams. I have to go like through the internet and through the YouTube website to find them. If anybody knows a better workaround, please let me know. There we go. All right, sweet. So we are live. Okay. All right. Target rich environment. Anybody go walk up? Bothered by me. Okay, there's people that are walking off. That tells me that it's about to spawn. Sometimes you just gotta kind of walk around the attack area a little bit. AI is kind of taking a minute to... That looks like one of them. We saw the usual... Oh, ow. Bullets hurt guy. Alright, next weapon. So the way I'm going to start doing this from now on is like when I die or like every shootout I'm in, I change weapons. That way I'm not changing weapons every mag like usual, but I'm also... You guys still get a kind of diversity of in-game weapons. I'm just kind of in, like, I'm in a private friends-only server. That's usually how I stream GTA. Just that way I don't have to worry about griefers. Maybe that's why I don't. Maybe that's why my streams aren't as engaging. But maybe I need to start doing like live lobbies or something. But I also used to stream with friends, so that's I think that's kind of where that habit came from. Was us just kind of we'd play in private lobbies, so old habits die hard. Stuff. I'm trying to be more aggressive with these. I find myself kind of ducking for cover. I'm kind of trying to go on the aggressive. I got the Tommy, or what's this game called? The Gunson. Good. I'm done trying to pronounce this thing properly. All right, it's the Gunzenberg Sweeper. I don't know if that's a proper pronunciation or if I just butchered the heck out of it, but screw it. That's what I'm going for. All right. There we go. You did. Where'd you go? Where'd you? Come here. Come here, you little. There you are. what these guys are supposed to be. Come here. Yeah, quick draw. Military in my butt. Did somebody just shoot at me? I don't see where that shot came from. There's only one guy left. Got him. He was low. I think that was what, like 3 shots dropped. Honestly, the Bunsenberg, or however you say it, wasn't that bad. I think in last street. Alright, so
I'm on
first
the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Oh no, it's not gonna let me spawn it in. Too close. Oh, it didn't even give me that bike anyway. Did not give me that bike anyway. I guess not. Alright, well, I had found a bike earlier and I had spent money on it, so I'm kind of a little upset that it didn't save one of my garages. But it was very green. I liked it. So just to use, just show you guys my new vehicle. Yeah.
Nice. I'll get back to work.
We'll just manage vehicles, storage. Bike right now. You guys saw how well I drive.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
I teased it.
It's coming at you.
Showed up in the menu, but I either didn't use it very long or I didn't pull it out at all. But I have a new vehicle that I did actually purchase. It is, I already told you guys, but it's the Night Shark. Very dark colors. I think this is like a pearl, like pearlescent colors. No. Okay. Alright, so the window armor. Fun fact, the window armor does disable handheld weapons. I used to be able to, like, before you put the window armor on, you can actually, like, gesture out the window and stuff like you can in a normal car. I guess once you put the armor on, you can't do that anymore. But I have this thing now maxed out, kitted out on that. I went for kind of a black base color. Again, I think it's one of the pearlescents. I forget what the exact, like, shade is, but it's one of the blacks. I was going to go with, like, a matte color, kind of like my Karuma, but I was like, you know what, it's an SUV, I could go with kind of like the military style, like armored, matte colored car, you know, the Batman-y, Dark Knight kind of stuff going on. But I was like, you know what? No, this is gonna be like the VIP roll around. This is not all armored vehicles have to be matte color. All right, just ignore the fact that I do have matte armor plating. But not all armored vehicles have to be matte. So I kind of rolled with the idea of like, okay, well maybe this isn't necessarily like the Batmobile, right? Like it's not the Batmobile. It's not a. I mean, it's dark colored. Like again, I mentioned I used a black base color, with like a dark. I think it's dark green, like pearlescent kind of color. I forget the exact colors. I want to say it is like dark green, though. But I kind of went with like the shiny, like I said, the pearlescent colors. So it's a dark base. That way at night, yeah, I mean it's kind of starting to get light out now. But you can see that would be hard to spot, especially like if I was like running without tail lights. I'm like in the city. You're not, like, this is a lot harder to see than it would otherwise be. I maxed out the armor, so that's all. See, I put like all the window, hood armor and all that, so hopefully like bullets just kind of don't go through. trying to think what vehicle. Oh, it was the van that I used yesterday. That's right, or not yesterday, but the other day. Yesterday. It was the van that I went on that rampage because it had the gun roof. This does have 4 machine guns mounted into the front bumper, and this is kind of what they look like. So yeah, lethality on this thing is incredible. Unfortunately, being, kind of case mounted into the front bumper, they don't pivot at all, or if they do, it's very minimal. So being, hard mounted into the front bumper, it kind of just points wherever the nose goes, and as you can see, that bumper, I mean, it's not a low slung bumper, not as low as incredible pushing power as well, apparently. But it's not necessarily like a low hanging bumper, not like these sports cars and stuff like that, not like these other, it's not low in that sense, but, it's, the guns are kind of right at, like you can see on this sports car, they're kind of right at, like, just tall enough, and on a lot of, like, watch. See, they're kind of just, they're honestly probably about the level you want them. Lower slung cars, it's gonna go through windows, and yeah, like right there, you saw, like the moment I pulled the trigger, the bullets went straight through the windshield of that car, straight through the windshield of that police car, and just gone. Driver fell out of the car. Probably because his buddy pushed him out of the car, but, bulletproof tires, I believe, are standard with this thing, and that cop just ran over their own spike strips. So, lower slung cars, this is kind of right on, like, driver level. Bigger SUVs and stuff, like this, is kind of like tire level, so I'd say the guns are at a pretty good level, personally. I think the biggest flaw is just that they are front mount, so you're kind of, ooh, okay. Bullets can go through the windows, good to know. Good test run for this thing. Because I didn't know, well, I mean, I think I did know, because I've seen, like, videos and breakdowns and stuff of a lot of these vehicles in the game. And I know the Night Shark doesn't quite have the bullet proofing that, like, the Kuruma does. The Kuruma is practically, like, not invulnerable to bullets, like, it will eventually succumb to damage if you shoot it enough, but you as the operator, as the occupant of the vehicle, are practically invulnerable whilst inside the vehicle. At least the bullets. But, explosives is another story. I guess the underside or whatever. It's not a very explosive resistant car. Kuruma will be destroyed in one explosion. My windshields are, my windows are cracked. But I mean, that's still a pretty good display of this thing. Like, that it didn't take a surprising amount of bullets. But just as a little trial, I think that was a pretty good display. Fast enough to outrun 3 stars, and armored enough to survive, so. How fast is this thing? I wish I had, like, the 5M speedometer down. Rockstar, can we get, like, a little, like, digital speedometer on the HUD? I don't care that I'm going slow. Like, I don't care how fast I don't care if my car is fast or slow. I just want to be able to, like, numerically measure how fast or slow my car is. That way I know what cars to use for different things. They shot out one of my fog lights. Or maybe that busted when I ran into something, I don't know. But But, so you can see a little bit better now that we're in daylight, that it does have that slight green tint to it. But it's that black base coat with like a green tint, and then I think like a dark, either like a really dark gray or black secondary color for like the windows and the armor plating. I think as well the handrails are also done the same way. It sounds like I should go handle that. Which I will right after. I don't feel like going through the normal entrance. We're going this way. Enter nightclub. Nightclub garage. Oh, that's right, because I only have the one slot, right? So it's okay. Alright, so in that case, I'm thinking it's. Oh, well then what car. Oh, no, you know what? Okay. I know. If I go. Manage vehicles, vehicle. Oh, because I'm in one of my garages, technically. Alright. I'll handle it. Register as a CEO. Handle that. I mean, honestly, my business doesn't even. I mean, well, yeah. The nightclub basically is my business. Everything else, I think I more or less handle through my motorcycle club. I think the motorcycle club brings in. Well, I say that, but there's a lot of overlap in the two, because the motorcycle club kind of supplies the nightclub. So then the nightclub is the club is self-sufficient. Like everything is self-sufficient. I just clear out unruly guests, and that's about it. But as you can see here, like all this stuff, I mean, these are MC businesses, so, which I need to expand soon. I think that's going to probably be our next saving goal. If I don't get like another car or something, I'm probably going to expand the business more. Alright, unruly guests. You? Who? Who is it? Oh, it's downstairs, isn't it? Buddy. Buddy. Get out of my club. Get out of my face before I gotta crack your skull. Thank you. Alright. Alright, nightclub popularity increased. I might have to run a popularity mission. Just because I think I slipped up once or twice, and so my popularity has dropped down, so I'm not making, like, the most out of the club.
You know what? Dixon really wants to come work with me.
But, I mean, I'm not really too bothered with it right now. It's just, like, a slight loss. It's not the end of the world, necessarily, so... And everything else I'm doing, that margin isn't even really all that, like, noteworthy. I mean, you can see, I started the stream with how much money, and we're already back up to like 300,000. So I make money, no problem. It's just I have an issue keeping the money. Is really kind of the issue that I have. Manage vehicles, vehicle organization. I guess it probably went. Yep. All right, that's what I figured happened. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the auto shop. Yes. I'm gonna put the elegy in the auto shop. I would sell the Elegy, like that one in particular. It's the yellow one. For those of you who don't know, I have two Elegies just because they're free. I think I bought one at one point, and then the other one it's free, so I figured I'd get it anyway. So I have a custom kitted out one, and then I have a yellow one that isn't really all that modified because I want to take it to Benny's and have an Elegy class or retro. That way, you know, more variety. But it's like $900,000 to custom, or to get a custom, or to get a retro Elegy. And for that much, I would actually kind of rather just buy like a Drift Tampa or something and have a whole new car. But I don't know. Or get the, actually I think that's like 1.7 mil, so that's even farther off. I was going to say get the Hot Ring, like stock car truck thing, which I'm either going to get the Hot Ring truck, I think it's the Avalon or whatever, the sort of like Toyota Tundra Tacoma thing. Either going to get that, or I'm going to get, a here's how we're going to do this. So just hop this fence very incognitely.
Hey! No trespassing! Do you want trouble? What the fuck is with you? Loser!
Not exactly the plan. Money. Thank you. Money. Yes. $25,000. 3-star wanted level, killed 2 cops for $25,000. And that helicopter is going to spot me now. Because I made it in my vehicle. But the problem is, to get up onto the surface streets, they not? Okay, no, they're just stupid. Okay, alright, sweet. So I guess nobody saw the very conspicuous looking dark colored armored SUV leave the crime scene that was, shoot, I can't get over the other side. Oops. Alright, well that was, I think, the quickest I've lost 3 stars. I mean, I guess they can't really identify me in this thing, so what are you gonna do? Like, oh, he was, I mean, really gonna try and identify someone off of, like, what you can see through that tiny little window? I wouldn't even drive through the window. I wouldn't even drive with that window. Like, I would never first person this. The Kuruma is one thing, but this, I mean, I wish they would just move that slot over just a little bit more so that it's at least more, like, centered in your view. I feel like I'm driving, I don't even feel like I'm... Is this what it's like to try and, like, live life blind? I mean, I think I am blind. Like, I wear glasses, so everything's just kind of, like, fuzzy for me, but, like, that's my kind of blindness, quote unquote. I forget if I'm technically, like, legally blind or not. It's not something that comes up often. It's not something that, like, I'm not one to... There are people out there that, like, abuse their disabilities. Like, they have, like, 5% disability on their leg or something, and they're like, oh, I can't live life because I can't do this because my leg. I can't do that because my leg. And it's like, dude, how much, like, you don't walk with a limp. yeah, I've seen you run. I've seen you, like, there's just so much. It's like, dude, really? Like, you've never let that leg stop you except when it's convenient for you. Like, chill out. Like, sometimes I get it, you know, like, sometimes it acts up or something, and, you know, it's like, you could park at that disabled spot at the, you know, Walmart or whatever, and it's, you know, your body's just giving you issues that day, and you don't feel like it, or maybe it's just a bad day, you know, so you use it then, but otherwise, I just don't, I'm not one. I'm that guy that I could honestly be in like a wheelchair or something, and I would still park on the opposite end of the Walmart parking lot. It's like, there was something I wanted to say, but I don't really want to. Trying not to get too much into my personal life on here. It's probably going to happen inevitably, but damn, missed. I couldn't get it to swing around. I wanted it to. But yeah, I don't really want to attach what I do in the real world to what I do on here. Again, you know, maybe if this channel takes off, I'll get more into my personal life or something. By and large, I don't see that being a thing. Actually, I said I was going to do it every shootout or every I died. My bad. You did? Dog show is like the worst thing to take cover behind. You got that like Looney Tunes level. That Looney Tunes cover. Right side, your buddy over there that's still up has great cover because you guys keep messing up my aim assist. Tired. I'm getting flanked. Dang, you got it quick. Just get knocked back down. Got him. Come on, walk around that corner. Walk around that corner. Walk. Got him. I mean, that was. I just let him walk into the bullets. Yeah. Came around the corner. I knew he was going to come around the corner. I knew when he did, he was just going to run straight out. So the moment I saw him enter view, I pulled the trigger, and then he went down. The bullets kind of just trailed up his, you know, kind of hit like center mass and then trailed up. Unfortunately, his body seems to have disappeared already, so I can't like analyze it. So I like doing that. I like kind of analyzing. Like this guy, I just shot him in the torso a bunch. Nice vest. Nice Kevlar. Pick up some weapons, pick up some ammo, pick up some stuff. Yeah, just ignore me stepping on blood, like blood in my perfectly white boots.
Hey! You gotta be shitting me!
So, I guess that's. I think the bunker probably needs resupply, so I'm just gonna skip everything else because I think everything else is fully stocked up.
Oh
to go ahead and just head all the way out to the county. Which, that I could probably... Let's go. Service vehicles, Avenger, request Avenger. Please spawn in front of me, that way I don't have to, like, turn around. Nope, it spawned behind me. I should have known. I should have known that's where it was going to go. And normally I don't park vehicles, like, in the back of the Avenger, but I think in this case, I actually really like the Night Shark. It's arguably more bulletproof than... It's arguably more bulletproof or bullet resistant than, like, the, Oh, did this not... Okay, there we go. You just can't run into the back of it. Got it. But...
What's up?
Okay, alright. Repair vehicle. Yeah, so you guys can see... window plates. I got... door plates, stock, headlight protectors, I got those too, rear light protectors, got those, engine, got the maxed out engine, exhaust, let's see. There we go. Grill, secondary vertical grill. I like how this grill looks. I can't really see it very well in this lighting, but so this is kind of the stock, like, front armor, I guess. You put, like, steel plates on it, which just kind of covers, like, the front of the hood and the fenders, which, I mean, I guess that's all you really need, like, if you're gonna go for the bare minimum armor. Same armor, but just painted, same armor but secondary, same armor but black. Maybe there's, like, a slight difference. Oh no, actually the steel plates cover more than I think these do, because these don't have the, like, fender extension, that kind of, like, triangle part. It just covers, like, the front. Then you got level 2, which adds, like, that little plate under the headlight. Adds, like, a bolt-on bit around the fender, plus covers everything that steel plates did. And then level 3 armor adds, like, a little deflector up by the windshield, and I think maybe adds some more armor around too. But I'm not sure. Black. Or, well, secondary, which I made kind of like I guess ended up being like a matte black. Neon. Should I put neon on it, guys? I might. We'll see. Headlights. Put xenons on. Why not? Livery. Thought about putting a livery on it. I elected against it just because I didn't feel like everybody kind of puts a livery on something like this. I like the single color. Yellow on black. Suspension. I'm keeping it factory height. I'm not lowering it. Even though it's not really that big of a low, it's not really that much of a drop anyway. This thing is just so stable, and it doesn't flip often. Like, I haven't rolled it often enough to warrant. In the cases that I did roll it, I don't think a lower suspension would help. Gonna just max it out the rest of the way. Get a little more speed out of it, maybe. Of course, I went with off-road tires. Honestly, the factory wheels don't look half bad, but I went with some nice kind of military style, the heavy-duty Steelies. Military style rim. Wheel color, black. Tires, custom, of course. Bulletproof. Again, I think bulletproof is standard for the Night Shark. I could be wrong, though. But so here's what the windows look like without the armor. They don't really block a whole lot of bullets. They're kind of... The windows are basically just slightly more resistant, slightly more shatter-resistant, like car windows. So they might tank a little more before shattering or, like, going out completely. But for the most part, like, the armor is worth it just so that it lessens the area that you can be shot. As far as the light protectors go, I mean, they probably don't really do a whole lot, but I got them anyway, just for the heck of it. I might switch them to the primary, but I don't know. Exit the vehicle. Also love the size inconsistency in GTA. So, like, we saw, like, outside, the Night Shark was... The Night Shark would not have fit inside the Avenger. But as you can see, now that we're in here, like, this cargo hold is huge. Like, you could probably fit... Real life, you could probably fit 2 Night Sharks in here if you really wanted to. Might be doing some weird staggering or maybe parking them, like, nose to nose with each other and one being, like, slightly up on a ramp. You know, you, like, have ramps or something so that the one closer to the door is, like, up on top of the hood of the front one or something. I don't know, but let's see but it definitely did not fit. There's probably some skid marks we could reference out here. No, actually. But, regardless, we got business to do. So, up and away. What's this building? How much stuff that you, like, see in a game and kind of don't really register it. And I am in a VTOL and I'm distinctly still in vertical mode. It's giving it time to kind of go try and get some horizontal speed before properly shifting. Throttle pinned. Here we go. So we're struggling to hit like 60 or whatever over there on the instrument panel before. We were still, I don't even know if we were in the green. Oh no, okay, we were in the green. It's like 50 or something, like 50 or 60. Horizontal, however, we're very much in the red. I don't know what red means, but we're moving. Like, we're moving. I know this isn't the fastest means to get across the map in the game. I think there are a lot of aircraft that are faster, but those of you that know the channel and know me, I like practicality. I don't like single-use vehicles, unless that single-use is racing. That's not the only justifiable case. But even then, like, I use all my vehicles for whatever, right? That and in GTA, just having a fast vehicle to get around is nice. So having like a race car to race around the map isn't a bad idea. But as far as like planes, if I can only land a plane on a runway and none of my businesses are really near, are reasonably close to an airport or a stretch of area where I can land within reason, then what's the point of getting that plane? That's why I use the Hydra and the Avenger for everything, because they can take off their VTOLs. They can take off on a dime. So, actually, you know what? I'd be curious to try and do a resupply mission in this. Curious. You're gonna waste a lot of time like trying to land, but I think it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna make up for it in the time that it's gonna take to get there. And speed run in a way, which unfortunately isn't how you really get paid in GTA. Rockstar kind of nerfed payouts for speed running. Because I guess they don't want people doing things unconventionally or trying to break their game, I guess. Exploits. Yada yada yada. Or, they're also just being money hungry and want it to take a long time to get enough money to do anything, and instead want the player to waste their money doing useless missions just to resupply some businesses so that they can resell the product.
Okay, we need you to get these arms before they're out of reach. Take our technical aqua and bring down the transport helos. Then it's a salvage job.
No, I'm using my Hydra. The reason I'm using the Hydra is I tried to do this mission in a land vehicle before. Not the technical aqua, so the reason I'm not even going to bother trying to do this in the technical aqua is because I tried to use, like, a personal vehicle before. Not sure if that was on stream or not. I don't think it was, because I think I exited out of the game at kind of, like, half range. But doing this mission as a single person is just a nightmare to try and pull off. Because you have to try and shoot down these helicopters or whatever, if it is what I think it is. You have to shoot down these helicopters, and once they go out... Now, technical aqua is nice once things get out of the water, because, you can use it as a boat. But that's not how I intend on doing this. I intend on shooting them down over the land, and, that's going to be that. I don't intend on letting this get out over water. If this gets out over water, I can always call it a boat. If this goes out over water or anything, I can always get a boat and handle it then. Unfortunately, as I've discovered, and we'll see now, these helicopters don't like to be locked onto by missiles. Fortunately, that's why I brought a fighter jet to a helicopter fight. But I brought a very specific fighter jet, one that is capable of even out helicoptering a helicopter. I'm just gonna use the lock-on missiles. I'm gonna shoot the lock-on missiles, but as you can see, they're never gonna hit in a million years. Oh, hey, that one hit. Okay, alright. Of course, it basically only shot him down because I said it would. Watch, this time it's not. Oh, hey, pleasantly surprised. Alright, I mean, hey, you know what? If the game wants to make me look like a liar like that, I will take it. I'll take the supplies. If it makes me look like a liar, I will gladly take the supplies. And look, okay. Let me rephrase that. If looking like a liar gets me supplies and, makes my life easier, then of course I'm going to look. I'll take looking like a liar. But you did see the first path that they just didn't really want to. So this would be one thing to do in technical aqua if I had multiple people but for just one person doing this, Hydra is going to have to be in the way here. Oh, shit. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! You're shooting me with the helicopter, like, weapons. Okay, well, I'm in the air, so now that I'm in the air and moving, alright, this is not gonna go well for me. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. He's got more hits on me than I have on him, so my plane is now sputtering. So this is the downside of having a vehicle that relies on hovering, is when your engine cuts out, and you're trying to hover, your odds of crashing on landing basically become almost unavoidable. So this. The reason I did that is then it converts all my horizontal speed. Oh, screw you guys, screw you guys, screw you guys. Lower and land before either my plane cuts out or before... Yeah, so basically using the hover and trying to land can kind of become an issue when your engine keeps cutting out, because if I hit the ground too hard, my plane explodes. It bounces awkwardly and it can explode, especially if it drops from too high of a height and the engine doesn't recover in time. Counterpoint. As you can see there, I got lucky and it didn't actually give me any issues. I can deliver weapons parts in my Dune loader, but as you all know, I despise doing that. So to be honest, I'd rather not. It's more money if I do, but just doing it as just one person trying to run supplies across the map, it's just such a pain because you can't shoot behind you, all that. Go to Rancho Water Park. Oh, I know exactly what mission this is. So I've got an idea here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make use of my double vehicle here. So it wants me to head there. I'm going to land here somewhere, and then use the Night Shark to go and deal with them. Heck, I might not even use the Night Shark, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get some horizontal speed, get some vertical speed, and go. I will say, I don't mind flying helicopters in GTA. I actually think flying helicopters in GTA is more fun than flying a plane. Just because it's fun to try and balance, like, speed and altitude. So, like flying a plane like this right now, I can just kind of, like, I see those mountains up there, and I kind of just gently give myself an upwards pitch. And I don't really have to make a whole lot of adjustment, and that is the fastest way to fly. However, in a helicopter, your altitude, like your trade-off between vertical and horizontal speed, is a lot more kind of, how do I say, manual. You really have to make the decision on what you want. Because you can have a lot of horizontal speed in a helicopter. Sorry, I was and it's about to die. You can have a whole lot of horizontal speed in a helicopter, but you're going to trade off your climb rate. Alternatively, you can climb relatively fast in a helicopter, but you're going to trade off your horizontal speed. So I kind of like that. It's its own challenge in a way, but like I don't like being forced to do it. But if I have the option to do it and I'm doing it, like that's how I'm choosing to do it, then it's not that bad, you know. I think that's really a lot of things should be. Is there maybe better? Not really. This is the landing zone here. Don't let the guy. Just ignore the, you know, obvious military aircraft landing nearby. Can I snipe the guy off of that turret, preferably before? I mean, I have plenty of time to do this mission. Snipe the guy off of that. Probably should have landed. I'm actually glad I landed where I did. Let me see if I can get up here on this side. Got him! Got him! Ow, where did that shot come from? Hello, buddy. You dead. Any more friends? That was kind of fun. Used that last time, so now we're on to this rifle. I might switch. Maybe just switch to the new shotgun. But, yeah. So I've sniped, I think, 3 of their guys. Then we're gonna go. Let's see if I can pop a sticky grenade from here. That. Got him. Alright, so 3 sticky bombs to blow up. That is. Yeah, if you guys could just keep doing that for me, that'll make my life easier. You guys just want to keep kind of walking through open doorways, you know, without cover. I'm more than happy for you guys to do that. I'm actually going to move up. See if I can get up on this roof. I think I did this last time I ran this mission. Is there a guy back here? I feel like there was. Oh, okay, this is actually a way, like, for their little operation.
Oh no!
Never use this alleyway to get in. That's why. Alright, good to know. Where's that ladder here? That's. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Bullets hurt, guys. Time to show off one of my new toys. It shreds helicopters pretty nicely. I'm not sure how much of that being a minigun had an effect. Grenade launcher. We're gonna go. Don't. Can I get one over there? Got it. Here, you guys have some too. I don't discriminate. I'm an equal opportunity aspect. I was hesitant to say that because I think I've said cuss words on here before, so. That, and I mean, we're playing GTA. Like, really, like, come on. These guys are saying way worse things than I am, so. And it's not like I get monetized for this stuff anyway. Lot of that way. Got it. Alright, I'm just gonna drop off the roof here. Tactical roll. Is there a truck car alarm going off outside or something? Alright. Got it. Oh, it's that truck. Okay. Neat. Alright, so we got that done. That's pretty quick too. This is the one downside to the Avengers, or not the Avengers, but the Avenger, my bad. Is when piloting it by yourself, there's no weapons. It's just kind of unarmed. It said I can't access the hold while in mission, which means if I plan to use my Night Shark in conjunction with it, I wouldn't actually be able to use my Night Shark anyway, because now both of these vehicles do go to my facility, so I'm not really too bothered by leaving the Night Shark in here. You guys have to park so dang close. Oh, they left it unlocked. Wonderful. Yeah, the guy in that I think that's Inkit, parked like a jackwagon. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go. Move. The key to these pursuits is, unless they're motorcycles, avoid head-on collisions and keep the supplies moving. The moment they stop you is the moment that you die, basically. As you saw there, they got a good number of shots off on it. All I could really do there was just the throttle duck. Hope I got out. Also just realized that this company fart gas. Perfectly natural. Fart gas is fun. From humans, by humans. Alright, well, yep, okay, so it's literally just farts. Alright, good. Good to know. I guess farts are a good source of methane. Up on this road if they're smart, but the AI isn't, so they're probably going to be intercepted and past the police station. And that AI, I thought, I'm not quite sure what that AI was doing. Really people. Go up to, and my controller battery's low. Sweet. Am I really, like, I mean, how bad are you at your job that a guy's outrunning you in a work van? Like, honestly. And again, I guess they did put bullet holes in it, which I guess Mythbusters and things go by. The golf ball physics bullet hole thing. I don't know. Maybe bullet holes do the same thing. There's actually speed holes, you know, weight reduction, all that. I didn't even bother shooting at them because I was too amazed at that last second like crash that they had. I also don't like how close they spawn. There's not really much of a warning before they spawn. I wish they'd spawn like a little ways away rather than like right in my face. Oh, you dumbass! That was... Kill the driver. Those guys don't actually... Interesting. So when you shoot cops in the game, they'll knock their partner, they'll knock the driver out of the car, or the former driver out of the car, and the passenger will take over. But it appears with rival organizations... Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, yep. As soon as I saw that they were pointing the direction I needed to go, that was it. It was over. I can't see them, I'm just using the auto aim in my advantage here. I couldn't see them at all. I was purely using abusing the auto aim. Not aim bot, not cheating. Get in the van. Yes, that van. The van with all the supplies from business. Looks like I killed at least one guy in that car. Yeah, they lit me up on that one. There was no way I was getting out of that. Oh, a semi-truck spawning today. Normally I check, or sometimes I check, okay, it's like 1 in the morning. I don't... What's schedule? I've been up until like 5 in the morning most days anyway, most nights anyway. I don't have a schedule or anything, so there's no real reason for me to be, one way or the other. Saw a black car, reflex. Then I realized that car wasn't a Karuma. Okay. I'm trying to use traffic as a bit of a shield here. Staying riding on the shoulder. I don't usually get hostile AI spawn this far up. They're not already chasing me, so I don't know what the cutoff distance is. Sometimes they'll spawn on this bridge. Not looking like it this time. If they don't spawn once I hit these S-bends, they usually don't. Though, how much for game makes me look like a liar? What's the bid on that right now? Straight climb this stuff as much as possible. Lift only as necessary. Camper. I'm honestly surprised I haven't done one of these resupply missions which they haven't shot out the tires on the target vehicle. I may have done 1 or 2, maybe, where that happened, but it's incredibly rare. They definitely gun for the player rather than the vehicle. Whereas, honestly, I couldn't care less what I hit. Just as long as I'm doing damage to them. Usually I gun for either tires or the driver. Is because if you take out the passenger in one of those chases, like, the vehicle still chases you. Right? So that's it still chases you and it still shoots at you. But if you shoot the driver, it could possibly stop the vehicle, as we saw earlier. Or also possible is they could still they could do what the police do in the game, and they could possibly
Okay, how...
they could spawn in, or not spawn in, but they could swap your they could swap the driver with the passenger, but the vehicle loses control temporarily, and in that brief moment, they could veer into oncoming traffic or, crash. And if they crash, then that could also kill anyone inside the vehicle that's still left that you didn't already shoot. And if you shoot out tires, that also tends to disable the vehicle. AI usually, they'll still try and drive with blowouts, but if their driving will definitely suffer for it. Not as much as a player, necessarily. The AI seems to be able to account for the blowouts better than a player can, but it does still temporarily. I think I have a clip I might upload. I might see if I can get a bunch of clips together and do kind of a GTA 5 kind of highlight reel of shenanigans when I'm not sure. We'll see. It's weird. Flying right now. We're not giving any throttle input on that dive. Okay, I know what kind of mission this is. Yep. Standard protocol, no witnesses. Kind of quote-unquote stealth mission. But, for those of you who know, or those of you who know what I mean, I prefer heavy stealth. And for those of you who don't know what heavy stealth is, well, you're about to. And not before I kill you. To have done all that with minimal cover and no armor or anything, I'd say that's pretty solid. I'd say that was pretty okay. Yep. All right. I'm not missing anything or anything over here. Oh my god, I hate this boat. I've grown to despise this boat. Say what you want about it, but I hate it. Turn radius sucks.
Do you have the bucket?
No, don't jump over the side, dummy. Oh my god. I really just wish. I just wanted to stand in the boat. That's all I want. I did not ask to jump off the side of the boat. If I wanted to jump off the side of the boat, I wouldn't have. I gotta take my flare gun and replace with a pistol. I need a pistol. I need a flare gun. What you gave to me. Sitting right there. See? That's what I need. Game. I need the pistol, not the flare gun. Or I need the flare gun, not the pistol. Plane should be approaching in that direction, vaguely. Is it really going to be? Like that direction somewhere, I think. Somebody let me know when you see it. Oh no, it came from that direction. Alright, sweet. Oh, hurry up. Tired of doing these stupid missions. I can do them because they give me more money. I could do any other mission. I would. Maybe not any other mission. There are definitely worse missions in GTA history, but... can I get the camera to actually look at the plane, please? No, we'll see. Got him. Package 1 received. Why are the colors on the back of this boat look kind of like the Lego colors? I'm tired. Get off early. Drop off one more. Got it. 40 minutes the water. Now Agent 14 wants us to head out this way. Wants us. This is why I hate this boat. Because no matter what version of this mission you're running, you always get the long thing, and the turning radius always sucks. It is the worst. That sucks. Always. It's like they want you to, honestly. Oh, speaking of beaching the boat, yep, there you go. Alright, wonderful. Yep, thanks. Alright. Thankfully, Rockstar gave us this. Oh, don't tell me long. Really? Wow. Okay, Rockstar. Yeah, that, wow. That, I mean, that's just... Is it just from the bottom? Like, if I hit it from the top, is that... No, it just... The long fin just doesn't respond to the up and atomizer. Well, one more reason for Rockstar to curse us with the long thing, I guess. It's not very... We just lagged. Backwards from anybody else. No, okay, definitely. So, I had to watch the stream backwards. Yeah, no, it's, Thanks, Rockstar. Thanks. Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful game design. Honestly, I'm tempted. Just because of stuff like this, GTA 6 better really be a freaking thing, let me tell you. Because... if it's not, then... GTA 6 is a flop, and associated online is also a flop. That's abysmal. Like, that's really... like, whether I hit it dead on, if I hit it off the side, whatever, it doesn't react to it. That is... I mean, I genuinely don't know what to do here. It's, wow. It's almost like this mission was designed for you to fail. Wow. Okay. Honestly, like, that is genuinely, that makes me almost just not even want to play the game anymore. I mean, like, this gun still, like this still, yeah, okay, it still force shoves you. They, like, nerf it or something? Like... I mean, I feel like I've made no progress. Oh, alright, well, clearly this isn't doing anything, so my next best bet would be to hope there's, like, a vehicle up on the trail, like, right here or something. Or... how much you want to bet it's not going to spawn anywhere nearby or anywhere useful? It's going to spawn, like, on the opposite side.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Screwed, I guess. Yep, too far from a suitable road. Alright.
I'll get back to it then.
Alright, then let me get near something vaguely oh, okay, there is a car here. Let me try this car first. What's this? The... Stratum. Okay. Not well versed with the... I know the ingot, that's about it. Okay. Apparently it doesn't have a whole lot of front end grip. The Stratum. Honestly, if this thing drowns, not a big worry, just as long as the boat gets back in the water. Wow. Boats are heavy, apparently. Who knew? Weapon unlocked. Minigun. Yeah, really? I mean, I kind of bought it earlier today. It's... yeah, I mean, that's... wow. Okay, that really is... like, when I say that's lodged in there, that is lodged. Try this angle, maybe. Leverage it a little bit. If I can kind of get under it. I mean, at this point, I'm going to destroy the boat before I even get a chance to get it into the water. I think coming at this angle is probably best. No, 'cause the Stratum, it's... Okay, no, it is all-wheel drive. Oh, well, now I've got the Stratum stuck, so yeah, alright, well. The only hope of getting the long fin out of here is now the Lost Cause itself. Plan B for the Stratum. No, the Stratum was Plan B. No, you stupid game! Nope, it's dead. Wonderful. Alright, yeah, thanks. Thanks, GTA. Alright. I mean, you know, how much of this is due to the game, how much of this is due to my own stupidity is, you know, up for debate, but regardless, like, if I could just push the boat. I mean, that's stupid. Although, it does appear the propellers are now in the water, so I might be able to get something out of it. Come on. Don't make me have to back all the way down this river. I'm literally... Wow, okay, so I'm stuck in such a way... Okay, alright, there we go, okay. Only took me 10 minutes. Don't beach it again. I hate this boat. Honestly, it wouldn't even be half bad to, like, go down through here in, like, any other smaller vessel, but it's sheerly just because this, or not even necessarily this, not even necessarily a smaller boat, just something with better turning. Like, that's kind of what's getting me, is the turning radius. Like, this thing does not turn to save its life. I don't really care. Like, look at this. I am full. This is full turning to the. This is full turning. Seriously? How do I, like... I'm about to say, I swear, if I end up beaching this thing right here, that is... It's like this spot was intentionally picked because of how likely you were to beach your boat between the Alamo Sea and here. Like, why can't I just swap the goods at the Alamo Sea? I would rather make a U-turn, head back to Grapeseed, and then, or heck, Sandy, and have to
Wheel
drop
set, get it all home, and you're done.
Shut up. Here I was talking about how I don't get angry on stream. This is, I mean, come on, Rockstar. Probably do a roadcraft video, or probably do a roadcraft stream or something. Because, you know, clearly, this is not it. Just kind of had an itch. I was going to steal that Ranger truck, use it, but it only ever spawns when I'm in this mission. I don't. It looks like an angry vehicle. Definitely. Catch it. That's an interesting whole rear window there. They probably shot me a bunch in the same spot, so like white marks from the bullet hole is probably still there, but they shot that same area enough that the glass around it started to do its thing. Oh, there's 3 of them in each vehicle. Okay. I know I'm just wasting bullets at this point, but I got money for it. I would like to know what my, like, I would love to see what my average ammo expenditure is. Like how many rounds I use, and then as well how much like it costs overall. Um, okay, that was weird. Don't quite know why I left just now, but alright. I'm not gonna complain because I was gonna leave anyway. Um, it's like ammo. Like I can go in here and I can tell you, okay, well, yeah, that was $12,000 worth of ammo today. All right, so I showed off the Night Shark. Um,
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's coming at you.
Sure. Service vehicles, Avenger. Options, facility. Yeah, Avenger has been returned to your facility. I know I can't call up the personal vehicle, but on my...
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Okay, no, I guess it's just permanently in the back.
Aight, I'll get back to work.
Interesting. I do have a customer vehicle at the auto shop, but I'm going to head over to the facility and sort some stuff out real quick because I have unlocked upgrades for stuff, and I want to see if it's actually any vehicles that I own. Probably not, but oh, that first box. This thing wasn't half this cool. Andy, I was playing with, and the Shredder, same guy, pretty sure. When we were playing on here together. I think that was like I think one of the first videos on my channel was me driving this. One of the first streams on my channel was me driving this. And I think that's actually the thumbnail. I think it was like first stream or something like that, or first ever stream. It's just us goofing off and chatting. Love to get back in contact. Maybe make more streams with him, but I don't know if he's still uploading or not. Right, let's just go through our vehicles. It says facility, armor plating. Honestly, the light armor feels like it protects more than the medium armor does. But the light armor has that kind of like shielding for heavy armor. The medium armor, my bad, doesn't. Brakes, chassis, engine, horn, lights, livery, proximity mine. Oof. $99,000. Tempting, but I don't really use this thing enough. It's not. I'm not spending $99,000 on a feature that I'm probably never going to really use on this thing. Put a 40 mil for $100,000, or for 143, you can put a minigun on it. Wheels, wheel type. Alright, exit the vehicle. Kuruma. I don't think there's anything for the Kuruma that I can achieve. Race, bumpers, engine, exhaust, horn, lights, plate, respray, cell, skirts, spoiler. I mean, everybody always puts this spoiler on it. I don't like that personally, the big GT wing. I think it just kind of looks tacky. Maybe if you could put a splitter on the front of it, make it like a time attack kind of build, but it makes the car look weird to me. Tires, tire design. Oh. Bless you. Thank you. Yes, I just thanked myself in the stream, so never mind. So again, I have the stream on my phone, like I'm watching it, or while I say watching it, I have it playing while I'm recording. So I just blessed myself. Get it? Thank you, blessed myself. Plate, respray, cell, suspension. I mean, I could, but I like where it sits. Turbo, wheel, window, yep, alright, exit vehicle. I wish I could pop that. It's so much faster to get down there. That truck, honestly, I'm tempted just to sell it. I don't think it's worth anything, plus I put money into it, so. Now, if I had somebody else I was running missions with, and it wasn't just me, I would... Where's my Night Shark? Guys? Where is it? I've got a missing Night Shark here. Manage vehicles, vehicle organization. Well, of course I can't organize my vehicles, because I don't... Exit? Okay. Where's my Night Shark? I swear, if I just lost my Night Shark, I'm going to be very angry. Vehicle organization. Night Shark? Nope, not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Should be there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, no, that's right. Okay. Never mind. I know what happened now. When I moved my Elegy back, rather than swapping it with the Night Shark, I moved the Elegy back to... I moved the Elegy to my auto shop, and so the Night Shark didn't actually get moved. Okay. I see what happened. Alright. Okay, my bad. I mean, you guys already saw me get out the Night Shark. Or, yeah, I guess make sure that the Night Shark was kitted out. It should be in here? No. I thought I put it in the facility, is it not? I got no clue, man. I don't know. Maybe I pressed for the wrong click. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm gonna get off here. How long is this stream? An hour and a half. Probably by the time I get off here, an hour and 3/4. Mechanic. Ugh.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot.
Where the heck did it end up?
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Manage vehicles. Vehicle organization. Nightclub. Service entrance. Night Shark. Move to Paleto Bay facility. Yes, I want to move. Go. Mechanic.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Space facility. Yep, there it is. Okay, we're good. Nightclub garage is empty. Did I drive the Kuruma yet?
It's on the way. I'll get back to it then.
Could be our next weapon we use. Or, well, next weapon I would use. I don't know if it's gonna... Continuity test. How many weapons do I go through between now and the next recording? We'll see. I'm gonna head south and while I wait for my businesses to procure more products, going to something I've noticed. I don't know, maybe it spawned in once or twice, but there used to be a gang attack that would pop up here. It's kind of like homeless camp or whatever. There used to be one here that spawned in like all the time. Either they decreased the frequency or got rid of it, because I haven't seen it. Or if I have, it's unfortunate timing. I just blitz past it. Do they? It's kind of the whole thing out here. A nice little hideaway spot. It's that choke point. So nobody goes over the train tracks. I mean, this is just socialist camp, isn't it? Social justice for all. Idiot camp. Not a homeless camp, it's just idiot camp. Sorry if you believe in this stuff, like, but, I mean, history has proven Dignity Village. All right, yeah, sure. History has proven, like, communism doesn't really work. Socialism, communism, all that, like, socialism, kinda, if you have the right solidarity, not charity. That's kinda... See, that's kinda... Maybe my brain too dumb to understand what this is saying, but, like, solidarity, not charity. Isn't charity kind of how socialism works? The reason I say that is because, like, if somebody, like, socialism, the whole thing is everybody gets equal, right? Like, equal outcome. Like, everybody lives in the same environment. Everybody, you know, makes the same amount of money. Everybody, like, it doesn't matter if you're a brain surgeon or a freaking adult content filmer. Or an adult actor, you make the same amount of money, right? So I feel like charity is kind of, if you see somebody pour off, like that kind of, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of an oxymoron. Well, maybe not an oxymoron, but like this sentence alone, maybe not, because I'm not exactly I think I know what solidarity means, but I don't know what, like, the textbook definition is, so I'm not gonna claim to know what it means, but I feel like that I know the charity. Did I lock onto something over there? Felt like I just feel like that whole I feel like that charity part is kind of counter to the no charity. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what these people are trying to do. Never another doubt. Never doubt a small group of. Let's say. Thought. Committed citizen. Change the world. The American change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Revolution will not be televised. Alright, well, I can tell you right now, first thing they did to really repel people. That's not really going to attract a lot of people. Tell me you're living in this kind of environment and you can't, although then again, maybe living in an environment like this, maybe that's why they don't want people drinking, because people just drink themselves to death. Fight for our human right to housing, social justice for all. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with some of that stuff, like I don't think homeless people living on the street is necessarily, a good thing. I do think people should at least kind of have an ability to have a shelter. And especially, because, like, back in the day, like, you went, you spent a couple dollars, maybe a few dollars on ads. And then, you went and you would do odd jobs for people or whatever until you built up enough money, buy yourself an axe, go chop down a tree, and then you can make a little, like, hut or something out of that tree. But nowadays, you can't really do that. There's just too many things nowadays that you just can't. The hatchet really isn't all that expensive, I guess. I don't really know not sure off the top of my head how much. Speaking of cutting down trees, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling right now just to fill time. Just stuff you think about every now and then, Another gang attack. We'll heal off and do that real quick. Ooh, overshot the crap out of that. Overestimated my brakes. Underestimated my speed. Oops. Let's go. Thank you. Got him. Oh, damn, dude. That woke him up. Get the lights off that way, I think that's better. Hit him. Shoot! It's not... Don't act like you don't use. Shoot him! Like, my God! God. Like, my GTA character just randomly decided to be a pacifist all of a sudden. Like, dude, we've got literally, like, probably almost 100,000 kills, and you are... All of a sudden you want to be a pacifist? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. The blood is too, there's too much blood on our hands at this point. Like, we're not coming back from this. We're irredeemable at this point. No amount of holy water is gonna fix this. No, holy water would actually. You get what I'm saying. I don't think I don't know if we're repenting for this. I don't even know if that'd be an option. Probably, right? It's everyone kind of forgiveness, not necessarily. I mean, these are also bad guys. Like, I mean, I'm a bad guy, but, like, this is bad guy on bad guy conflict, right? So, like, I mean, they are shooting at me just as much as I'm shooting at them. So, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's kind of a hell ain't or Angel from Hell kind of situation going on. Kind of like that song, if you've ever heard the song, Wake the Truck. Not gonna call him an angel. I forget how exactly the line goes, but it's something like, not gonna call him an angel because angels don't do what he did, kind of thing. You know, that's kind of where I think we're at. Like, well, I mean, I'm doing my own evil stuff. I'm running my own evil gig over here, but I mean, I'm wiping out more bad guys than I'm wiping out bad guys in the process, right? So then eventually I become head bad guy, and somebody just has to take me down, and then boom, all bad guys are toast, right? Like that's how this works. So really, I'm doing them a favor because I'm doing most of the heavy lifting, and all they have to do at the end is take me out, and then once I'm gone, everybody, right? That's kind of how GTA works. That's kind of the idea we're going off of, right? Plus, I mean, I am working alongside like government agents, right? So the government's always the good guys, right? Right? Governments never do anything wrong. Just like big corporations, like Google or YouTube or whoever. No government or no corporate entity ever does bad things, especially when they require you to verify your age using a driver's license or a credit card. There's no company's ever had a breach or ever had a information breach, or no corporation has ever had a big privacy invasion or server hack or sold people's information on the dark web. You know, that's never happened, right? We can trust big corporate and government. You know what? I think a good wrap-up spot for this stream would actually be right where we started it all today, and right back to the clubhouse. I think that would be the perfect spot to end the stream tonight. Motorcyclist once. All the times I get knocked off my bike because of stupid AI doing stupid stuff. One time, unfortunately, I don't think it was on stream, but one time I was screwing around and I left a more or less a Jeep back here, and I came back like 30 minutes later and it was still here. Like I actually drove off in like a personal vehicle or whatever, and when I returned to this shop later, the vehicle was still parked out back where I'd left it, in the exact orientation and everything that I'd left it. Smashed window included. Alright, that's enough for me tonight. Go look at this bike. Ooh, I like this bike. What bike is this? Diabolos?
Whoa! You can treat yourself at the bike shop?
Modify it. Ooh, salmon pink?
Wow, she looks good.
Why?
Not that she didn't already. In case you need to get away from the digs or whatever.
mean, I don't even know a girl that would buy a bike in this color. Where Mudguard? Chrome swing arm, secondary,
You thinking?
okay, primary.
Takes me a while too.
Custom chrome and primary. Personally, I like the double swing arm. I like the symmetry. Personally, that one. Yeah. What does the customer want? They want custom chrome and primary, so that one. Everything. Yep. Okay. Body work, exhaust, oval. Wish I could rev the bike while I'm sitting on it. Oval. They want what? Dual shotgun. Okay. Oval carbon. Dual shotgun. So they want that one. Dual carbon shotgun.
Now you got something serious under the hood.
Dual carbon. Okay. Headlight covers. What's the point of? When they said headlight covers, they were not kidding. That is in fact a headlight cover. All right. Like I'd go for probably that one. Me personally. But this isn't my bike, so chrome, primary, secondary.
What y'all thinking?
Custom copper, custom chrome, custom primary, not custom. Secondary color, so they want that. Front mud guards. You guys know the drill. I like to look while I'm here. Almost don't mind that scoop. This is just a very interesting looking bike. Livery. What kind of liveries? What kind of liveries does it have? Stripes. Red tribal. Various flames. Ooh. Industrial cog, I like that. Rear mud guard, yeah, okay. Let's do it with that. Anything else? Nope. Alright, wheels.
Hey, take your time.
Type
I've got all day.
Speedway, perfect. Color, tires, tire design, custom. And yeah, I'm not delivering it tonight. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm getting off here. I'll see you guys later. Glad to see all my bikes finally back where they should be. It's just to reorganize stuff. Yeah, okay. It's just to... Wish I had my, I forget what bike what bike was it? It was Travel and Transport, motorcycles. No, not the Vortex. I have a Vortex. The Mancha, not the Manches. Not the Defiler. None of these. Not the Double T. None of those. Legend? I don't know what. Western. Huh. Interesting. Have to. Is the Shinobi? No. I don't know. I have no clue. This one? No, because that's an electric bike. It wasn't electric. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to keep an eye out for it, for that bike again. It was a shame too, because I said it was from like I picked it up off the guy. I have a picture of the bike on my phone, and it was just green. It was already in my colors. I spent money on it. Was it the Akuma? Maybe. I don't think it was though. It didn't. No, because it had like an actual like back to it. Unless it was like that, but with more body work or something. I don't know. I don't think it was though. I think it was. It had like an actual like back to it, like these two. They kind of have like this flared out part by the seat, but it wasn't that body style. It looked more like not really that. I don't know. I hope to find that bike again. I was ashamed to. I should have. I guess I should put the tracker and stuff on it, the insurance and all that. Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's why I didn't save. Um, Shame. But anyway, I'm hopping off. Beautiful bike right here. So I'll either deliver that bike off camera or next stream. We'll see. But until I decide that. Until I decide, I will see y'all in the next one.